Go!
Hello, everyone.
All right, I'm gonna switch out the overlay. Everyone's getting a little preview of what's to come later.
Oh yeah, little preview, guys. Welcome to the Enna and Kate art show. We fired Kayla. No, I'm kidding.
She's at
I
BlizzCon
miss
right
her.
now.
Yeah, she's at BlizzCon, being the coolest person in the world, and we hate her so much because of it.
We are jelly.
So if you guys, some of you may know HiRezKate, the most wonderful person in the studio, in my opinion. She is going to be co-hosting with me. Ooh, so girl, what up? We have a strong relationship. And then Gavin, oh, it's gonna be even worse. Oh, it's gonna be so much worse.
Hey, can you guys hear us, by the way?
Oh yeah, can you guys hear us?
Maybe.
Yes, no, maybe so? Can you guys hear us?
Nope. Is the music too loud?
Well, somebody would say.
Kyles! Hi, Kyles!
Alright.
Kyles, tell
I can
Zennore
hear.
to watch too.
People are saying they can hear us. Perfectly fine. Awesome.
Okay, well then I'm gonna stop playing with the music then.
Yeah, could you please stop?
I'm sorry. I just get so excited. I just want everything to be perfect.
This is the worst.
What did I tell you?
I've worked with this kid and I hate him. Anyway, so like I said before, intro, hello everyone. Say hi to Kate. She's going to be my co-host for the show today. I'm going to be her co-host. We're co-people.
We are co-people together.
Ron Burgundy. So first we're going to do a little warm-up. We have an interview for you guys today, but that's later on. That's the main bulk of our show. But we're going to do a little 10-minute warm-up, as we usually do. But it's going to be a little special. We don't necessarily, like, Kate doesn't have to do it, but I want to do it. How Kayla's not here, I figured it'd be fun if we drew her. You know, silly, not silly, ugly, not ugly, because she's so pretty. She's so funny.
What does Kayla look like?
Freaking pretty.
Who's Kayla?
Oh, ouch.
Who's Kayla? Oh, she's that person who went to BlizzCon without us.
That's right. Thank you for reminding me.
I see.
I'm going to draw her as a centaur. Because that's what you get, Kayla, for leaving me.
Alright, I'm gonna add your screen region, and then you're gonna get full control over this.
Full control?
Full control!
Full control.
Alright, let me just get this set up so everyone can see what you're doing.
How's it going, guys? Is this Natalie Portman's sister? Yeah, right?
I wish.
Oh my god, I wish
All right.
too. Then
You
we
guys
could go
are,
and meet
you got,
Tom Hiddleston.
oh wait, you need this, don't you?
Yeah, dummy. Gavin's doing everything wrong today.
Yeah, I sent like 2 blank emails to myself.
Yep.
Prepping for the
He
art
also
show.
came to work.
Oh,
I'm kidding.
oh god.
I'm kidding, I love Gavin. You guys already know. There's a strong friendship.
Alright,
here.
just shut up and start
Give
farting.
me baby hands. Ooh. Okay. Alright guys, so we're gonna draw Kayla real quick. As a centaur.
Okay, just because you're not on screen doesn't mean you shouldn't be arting.
Did we figure that
Go
out?
ahead.
I'm on screen.
Art all the. I know I'm talking about like your.
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't.
Get to the art.
Draw in
Chop,
Kayla.
chop.
Why is my...
Oh, well yeah, it does that sometimes. Just ignore it.
Oh, mine is so laggy.
Just ignore it.
But it's having a seizure. Like,
I know.
Oh, jeez.
is it supposed to?
It happened last time. I don't know what exactly caused the problem. but-
What do they put on? Oh my god. Coming into the stream room after Bart and Kelly, it's like,
It's very moist.
it's moist, and my tablet has splotches on it of something I don't know. I don't,
You know.
it's like coffee or something.
You know what it is.
Oh
I
god.
don't want to know what it is. Ooh, Gavin, help me.
Oh, Master Web, it's in chat. He sends us so many submissions.
Where are like the brush holders? How do you guys function with these?
This is whatever Kayla's brushes are. I think that's what she's.
Kayla, how does Kayla work with
Not
this?
like that arm.
I don't know what your Photoshop's doing. It's like having some serious issues right now.
For some of you guys just joining us, just letting you know, I'm drawing Kayla as a centaur because she's at BlizzCon right now, and I hate her. I'm kidding, I love her so much, but still. You kind of did me dirty there. But no, you didn't. It's totally fine. You have every right to go. But you didn't take me.
Oh, I know what's happening. I think you have to be out of full screen. Or maybe in full screen. That's weird.
That did absolutely nothing. But
yeah, I know.
I'm
I'm just saying, like, Google Chat is not picking up your screen, like what you're actually doing. It's tracking your mouse movement, but not. Which is weird because it was earlier, and now it's just like, I don't even want to.
That's okay. I don't people.
You don't, people?
I got a Bachelor of Fine Arts and I can't draw anything.
Whatever, you can draw.
Here, let's see if this shows up.
Did somebody call for an artist?
Yeah,
Yep.
did you draw this?
Are you
What are
gonna?
you drawing?
I'm drawing Kayla as a centaur.
Okay.
Can you do this?
How do you draw?
Well, you're erasing. But it's okay. We know that you know this. Not drawing anything.
Why not?
Gotta hold it like that.
What? Do I have to press a button?
Nope. That's the hand.
No.
Yeah, that looks about right. Yep. Yeah, I see it. Nose, eye.
Oh my gosh,
Aw.
Pud's here too. Hi, Puds.
Artist
There we go.
Erez,
Here
everyone.
we are.
Now, honestly, I don't even know why I need this job. Erez has got it covered.
Yep, yep.
You got it
He's
covered.
got the God reveals done now.
I quit. I quit.
Did you just?
Oh, Lord! Erez, no! Why would you do this? HR.
How did you not see it?
I'm just.
Oh.
I'm not gonna say that. Anyway, back to centaur drawing. Jesus, I need a drink.
I wonder if I close it down and restart it.
Yeah, give that a shot.
So yeah, guys, welcome. How are you guys doing? Talk to us. Ask us questions. If you want to know more about Kate, ask us questions.
Hi,
We'll probably actually do an interview with Kate at some point.
Oh, will we?
That's my
Or
favorite.
level design and stuff like that. Not this week. We've recorded an interview with Zennore.
I'm not special.
Zenny.
No, you're special, just not this week. Oh.
Shut up, Gavin.
Okay, I'm sorry,
How dare you.
ma'am.
Close that door. No, seriously, close it.
Yeah.
It's alright, Kate. I love you. Love you so much.
What do I do at Hi-Rez? I'm actually one of the level designers here at Hi-Rez. I got my start in 2010 working on Global Agenda. It was right after we had released the first open world zone.
Sandstorm. The Sonoma
Yeah,
Desert.
Sandstorm.
That's what I started too.
Was it? Wow, that was Sandstorm. Wow. Wow, that was so long ago. That's what she said. So I started working on PvE and PvP levels. My first level that I was really proud of was called Toxicity. It was a push map. And then I also contributed to a lot of the reworks on some of the other Global Agenda PvP maps. Maps that were already existing but needed bug fixes or needed some design changes to them. So I was in charge of that. I helped also a lot with the last Global Agenda expansion, the Free Agent expansion. That was super fun to work on. There was only about like 6 of us who really were cranking on that project. So to see how much we did and to see how well it was received was pretty exciting. I've done a lot of work on Tribes. I did all of the arena maps for Tribes. I also worked on many of the Team Deathmatch maps. I did Canyon Crusade, and that was my first Capture the Flag. That's what I'm looking for. Capture the Flag map. What is going on here?
Gavin's messing with me.
Gavin.
I
Gavin.
swear
Gavin.
I didn't do anything. Not this time, at least.
So I worked on Tribes for a while. I love Tribes, I love Global Agenda, and then now that the studio's all focused on SMITE, I've been pulled onto this project. I did the tutorial for SMITE, I also did the jungle practice map, and I did the initial layout design for the assault map. So that's pretty much what I do. I guess you could say that I'm the architect and interior designer for game worlds. So I put things together. The art team Sean and Cosset and all those guys, Rick with Milk, if y'all remember the jalapeno day. They are in charge of creating, like, you know, the lights and the actual assets that go into the map, and I am usually one of the people who puts them together and makes it look like a world rather than just a bunch of pieces. So that's pretty much what I do at Hi-Rez.
Yep.
So you.
Let's see.
Yeah, that's right.
And then I was the angry one.
You're the angry one
with
that's
a
like,
really-
get back to work.
A really messy beard.
Me. My name's Gavin the Gnome. You guys should be working. I'm trying to grow a beard.
Kate looks so anxious. Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Did you see what she's doing?
Is she drawing?
No, she's
No,
just
I'm
drawing
not
me as
allowed to do
an
that.
angry gnome.
And I love Kayla. I'm like, love me. Let's go on a ride. And then Gavin's like,
Me.
But yeah, chat. We'll bring Kate in and she'll talk more about what she's in more depth on what she's worked on, how she goes about doing it. She'll probably it'd be great to get her in maybe next week. That'd be cool. That'd probably work.
yeah, next week.
Because you worked on the newer blah, 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 assault. That's the word I was looking for. Thank you.
It's my telepathy.
Yeah, the assault
My
map.
penis, you might say.
ES penis. Yeah, that.
That'd be weird.
Very strong ES penis.
It
Yeah.
extends to great lengths. What can I say?
Yeah. Anyways, we'll bring her in and she'll tell us about the new map that she worked on and all the other stuff that she's worked on,
Yes.
and how she goes about doing it, and how you can, if you're interested in level design, what advice she has for you. But yeah, that pretty much sums up our intro.
Yep, that's our intro, guys.
Please save that because
Oh, I'm gonna save it. I'm gonna color it. I'm gonna print it.
That's amazing.
And hang it up in the break room.
that's amazing.
Actually, before Kayla gets back, I'm gonna color this and then I'm gonna.
Well,
Put it
you
in
should
order.
have done the owlbear thing.
The
'Cause
owlbear.
She's at BlizzCon and the druids.
Girl, I know nothing about that. I just drew this. No, I'm kidding. Tell me all about it. Tell me about it, Kate.
I mean, it looks.
Wait,
It's like a fluffy owlbear.
get the interview rolling for them, and then you can explain all of the things to.
Oh
Anna?
yeah. All right, guys. So we did a little quick warm up of beautiful Kayla. Kate. I was about to say Kate. Kayla as a centaur. Gavin being angry and me loving it. And now we're gonna move on to our intro that we did earlier
Yes,
in the week.
moonkins. That's what they're called. Moonkins. Yeah. Moonkin.
All right, nerds.
All right,
Anyway.
all right, guys. We're gonna mute ourselves so you can
Yeah.
we can focus on you guys can focus on the interview that we did with Zennore.
With Zennore, or Zenny, as you've seen her, and she's done some pieces of us. She's been featured on several of our shows, including she was the second place winner in our Halloween contest last.
Yes, she was. All right, cool. So we're gonna mute ourselves, and I'm gonna get that set up.
Please.
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna
I'm kidding.
set things up, and then I'm gonna mute myself.
So we're just gonna stare at you guys awkwardly.
Yeah,
while
I
does
think
this.
that's probably a good idea.
Staring contest.
Hey,
Yeah.
everybody.
No, don't start yet. Okay. I didn't want it to start yet.
Sweet.
No.
Good start. Talented.
No. All right, guys.
It's that beard.
Well,
That beard is
we'll
preventing
see.
you.
We'll see you guys after the interview.
Okay, bye.
Confetti.
But yeah, we have had her on the show for multiple sweet drawings. She's just got a great style that we adore.
Yes.
So let me try to figure everything out. Can she hear us right now?
Yeah, she
It's all
can.
good?
Yep.
Mhm.
Hi, Zenny.
Hello.
How you doing? How you feeling?
I'm feeling very nervous.
Oh, don't be nervous at all.
Don't be. We're just gonna judge you harshly. That's all.
No.
I'm kidding.
No, we're not.
No, we love you, Zenny.
I'm
you
gonna give
know.
you hugs, and
Yeah.
I might judge you harshly.
I'm gonna
so-
send you donuts.
Yeah.
But no, as you already know, we adore you. From all the times we've featured your artwork and also the drawings that you've done for us of our busts and everything. We adore you. Thank
Yes.
you so much for that.
You made me look so pretty.
I know, you made me look so like autumn, which is perfect. That second drawing, you got our seasons down pat.
And for you guys that don't know what we're talking about yet, like, we'll show you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's coming.
it's you got our seasons perfectly.
So where are you calling from?
Taiwan.
Oh,
So far away.
What time is it over there?
It's midnight, 12:20.
Ooh, party time.
Yep.
Party time is that one.
Sleepy time.
Oh, yeah, well, sleepy time first
For
and
me.
then party time. Well, that's cool. How's the weather over there? It's been getting a little chilly over here.
It has, but I'm still sweating because I'm in a suit.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
I'm sweaty all the time.
I'm sorry.
So it's okay.
This is a true story, actually.
I'm sweaty when I eat. So anyway, moving on to art. Don't be surprised. You know this. You've seen me eat.
Let's
Yeah.
go over her submissions.
All right.
First.
First, yeah.
Uh,
First, we're gonna go over some submissions that Zenny was kind enough to send us, so we can talk about that, and you guys can get a feel of her artwork if you haven't already seen her work in our past shows. So let's get started on that.
We're gonna. I think the first one we'll start off with it's titled "Naughty Naughty."
Ooh.
Naughty.
Does anyone want to tell us about this?
Yes. Well, basically, I have this personal project. It's a series of stories, and the first one of the series is called Mental Wonderland, and it's basically about our subconsciousness and how it affects everything, including our personality, our environment, the choices we make, and like the future we get because we made the choices. It's kind of deep to go in the details, but that's basically it.
Well, that's
Yes.
great.
Yeah.
That's a very deep subject to base your drawings on. That's really cool.
Yeah, it sounds like I can make a really interesting
Yeah.
story with a lot of dynamic characters and stuff like that.
I'm looking forward to seeing more from this. I'm definitely gonna. Do you like post it on DeviantArt?
Yes.
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 Yeah,
yes,
I will
yes.
definitely be keeping an eye out for that, for sure.
Alright.
That's awesome.
That's really cool. And your style, I love it. I love your use of texture when you do drawings. It looks like you've drawn something on like a piece of cardboard or in like really grainy paper, and I love that.
Yeah, it does. It has a lot of texture to it.
And all of your faces, like, of course they all have their own range of expression, but they're all so sweet. Like it's impossible for you to draw something ugly because it's just, they look so sweet all the time. But they still have
Yes,
a bunch of emotion in it.
Yeah, you definitely have a very unique style, and like I see a piece of your artwork come in, I'm like, yeah, that's Zenny's.
Yep.
I don't even have to look at the signature, like I know.
We know it's Zenny.
It's like, oh, is that awesome? Yeah, it's Zenny's.
Is there a little dragon in the bottom? That's Zenny.
Yeah.
That's our love.
Speaking of the dragon, do we want to bring that one up?
Oh yeah.
Is that
The
like
signature.
is that like your signature, or is like what made you come up and start using that?
Oh, the little rat dragon.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you see, I'm born in the year of the dragon, and the reason it's called the rat dragon is because you know how we're influenced by our parents.
Mm-hmm.
So my parents are born in the year of the rats, so I'm the rat dragon.
That's awesome.
Really, really tiny.
Oh
It's
God.
so cute.
It's adorable.
I'm the snake.
Oh.
You're not in this interview.
Aw, yeah.
Oh.
No, but it's great, and we love Gavin. We adore him. I love that he's holding a little whisk. It's so cute.
In the apron.
I love that. I love it when artists use like an actual drawing as their signature.
Yeah.
That makes me very happy. So, and you used an excellent signature. He's so cute.
Oh.
It's like your little companion.
Yeah.
I really wish it was a plushie, actually.
Oh my God.
It'd be an adorable plushie, wouldn't
Yes,
it?
it would. Alright, so let's go to the next one.
Yeah, I
if
believe
that's
the
okay.
next one we're gonna be looking at is "If You Seek."
Oh yes.
Oh, this one's beautiful.
Oh, I have to go deeper with this one. If You Seek is actually like the series I've mentioned from before. If You Seek is from the story called Doors, which is the last story of the series, where I go fully Buddhism. And it's basically a drawing based on like Buddhism poems. And the poem in this one is that if you use your five senses to try and understand the universe, you won't be able to, because the universe is made of more than just five senses that we sense. And so in the picture, you see the jelly that's like glowing, but it's not glowing fully. Like it's not shining the whole forest, which represents the universe. And the black character that's confronting the jelly, the jellyfish is like only one part of her side is being shined and not her whole thing. So that's like the light is trying to tell you what we sense, but it's not everything. So that's a really deep one. Yeah, and it's like by seeing one is believing, but by believing one sees. It's kind of like that too.
Oh man, now I'm gonna have to look at all of your artwork and get really deep
Yep.
with it.
I
now.
know, right?
Like, oh man.
I love the symbols that you use to convey these like deep messages in your drawings, like the fact that it's a jellyfish. I love that. That's something very strange to see in a bamboo forest, and you made it work. And just the way that you drew it, it's like very watercolorish. Did you do it watercolor or digital painting?
Digital painting.
That's awesome. Like, you have a great eye for composition
Yeah.
and storytelling, and
For sure.
the way you use colors and stuff. Like, that's probably one of my favorite color schemes. Is like the golds and the blues and stuff like that.
It's great.
So, and the way that you have like the foreground bamboo shoots and stuff like that makes it seem like you're watching in on a scene. So yeah, it's really really cool.
I also really appreciate the length of the frame. You know, it's not like that generic just 8x11 or anything like that.
Yeah.
I love it when frames are lengthened either vertically or horizontally. It just adds more depth to a picture. It gives it like that movie, that film look.
Yeah, you could like pan
So,
across it and
yeah.
stuff like that. Yeah.
It looks
You know
great.
what-
Good job,
what's
as
funny
always.
about- You know what's funny about the length is that actually I didn't really decide what length I wanted to use myself.
Oh, really?
It's the length of my double screen. I just pressed print screen and then open Photoshop, and
And
that's
that
the
happened.
length.
It's a happy mistake.
It
It's
is.
a happy accident. It looks great. It really
Yeah.
does. I love it.
Originally, it was
So let's
because
go on to the next one.
yes,
Alright, the next one is I'm imagining things.
Ooh, this one I like. I like the style of this one. It's like comic book.
It is.
this
It's-
one I don't know if you guys are familiar with Carmen Sandiego and the Magic School Bus.
I don't think I am.
No.
What?
I
Carmen
know
Sandiego,
Carmen
but-
Sandiego, and I know the Magic School Bus.
I'm very familiar
wait,
with
yes.
both subjects.
Yes. The Magic
Okay.
School Bus, I grew up on that.
I heard you say Carmen Sandiego, but then I didn't hear the second part.
What is the teacher's name? Mrs. Frizzle?
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah. See?
yeah, but basically Miss Frizzle and Carmen Sandiego, those were my childhood TV shows that I grew up with. And there was something that was troubling me a lot when I was looking at them because I realized that they don't really have a backstory. And even if they did, it was like just briefly touching their backstory and creating more questions. So, you know, like, I'm like, what exactly happened with them in their past? And for some reason, I realized that their past can be linked together. And that's what this one is about. The story is called Pencils and Erasers. I already have 3 episodes up on YouTube. This one, the one where you see right here is the 3rd episode where stuff happened. No spoilers, but stuff happened. And it's basically about how they came to be. Like my version, kind of like when you write fan fictions, except I make fan animations.
That's really cool.
That is really awesome.
So it's like an origin story. That's awesome. I don't think anybody's really attempted to do that. It's usually just people doing fan art of the already existing universe that the characters are in. So this is really cool and it's great. And I figure the redhead character is Miss Frizzle.
Yes.
So you're quite the storyteller, aren't you? Like, you like storytelling and creating backstories for all your characters
sure.
and stuff like that, right?
Yes, yes.
And you do a very good job at it. Like
Aw.
that, I love the words that you use. The dialogue you used for that specific piece was really deep. I see exactly now what you're talking about when you're framing that picture and everything like that. What you're trying to convey, and it's very sweet.
Yeah, I try and write stories and stuff, and I'm just like, can I just get to the like drawing part of it? And like, it doesn't make no sense whatsoever. So your stuff actually makes sense, and it's really well put together and thoughtful.
Alright, so let's check out your next piece, Old Wounds.
Ooh, I did see this one. This one I was
Oh.
actually looking at this one yesterday while I was perusing DeviantArt for a little bit.
I love that word,
Perusing. I know, it's such a good word.
It's
perusing.
I've never heard it. Yeah.
But this one is so intense. Tell us how you came up with this scenario.
Well, like any story or anything that I get in touch with, if I like it enough, I would start to think about the backstories and everything. And well, this one is more like because I wrote a fan fiction about SMITE and how the characters got together. The current team that I have is Neith, Isis, Freya, Hel, and no, not Hel. Freya, Athena, and Aphrodite, and they're a team. And this comic is basically talking about how they became together as a team, while at the same time I'm trying to express how raging in the game isn't going to help teamwork. Like, we all come from different places, we all have our different positions, and, you know, we need to, like, cooperate and be compassionate about each other, you know, have patience and everything, and raging's not going to help you win the war or whatever.
Right. Well,
And
you do a very good job at it. One comic that I remember looking at on your page was one where Isis didn't pay attention to Neith, or Neith didn't pay attention, or no, Isis didn't pay attention to Neith, and something happened, and it was very intense.
Yeah.
Like, you have such a good way of keeping your characters looking very delightful and light, but the storytelling is very intense.
Yeah,
So.
it does have an edge to it.
And also, I love the way you do the trees in the background, just lineless. The only lines you see are the bark and everything. I love that. That's just a small detail that I love about your drawings.
Yeah, a lot of
Aw.
people, when they do comics and stuff, they completely omit the environment, and you're like, oh, where are these characters? They're just kind of floating in a blank space. But you actually put them in a world, which is great.
And as sequential art goes, this is great. This is a great overlay, and it's very well done. It really adds to the seriousness of the mood.
You're making me want a comic book.
Yeah.
You really are.
Right? You're
A little
inspiring
spoiler.
us, Sunny.
yeah, a little spoiler here is that this comic is like kind of like a leak of what's going to be happening later on in the story. I've actually written down the script, and I'm currently, you know, illustrating the first page and the second page right now. The first page is done, just the second page.
Oh
Yes.
man, I'm
I'm
so excited for
so
that.
pumped for
I
this.
This looks great.
Please don't give up on that project. I want to see it.
I won't. I want to go all the way.
That's
That's
awesome.
awesome. This is great.
All right, and I'm sure I'll be posting your DeviantArt link for everyone in chat. Future Gavin will, of course.
Yeah.
He's a good guy, so that everyone can follow along when you finally release all this stuff.
Oh yeah, we will be watching you.
No, I'm gonna edit over all this stuff.
Oh,
Yeah.
future
Gavin.
people.
All right, so let's take a look at the last one you sent in.
I personally think this is your best work of art yet.
Especially the blonde one.
The
I'm
title
just-
is Anna and Caleb before and after.
Yeah,
Just saying. I think it's great.
Hello.
I love this piece. I love the first one that you sent in, the older one, because you made me look Hawaiian, which is great because I get that sometimes.
Yeah, you do kind of look like you're from Lilo and Stitch in that one.
Yeah. I'm okay with it.
I like them all, so good job.
And I love that you added your little dragon signature with us. Like, that's great. Please, add yourself. It's awesome. We love it.
I really actually want to paint your dragon now, just
Yeah.
so you know. So if you get one in your inbox,
You might get some drawings from us.
yeah.
So, that's happening.
Squeal of
Yeah,
delight.
but I'm gonna draw him like super crazy, ripping someone's face off, like just intense. Because that's how you are as an artist. You're just ripping faces off. You're killing it. You're doing a good job.
You might get something a little bit more cute for me. With
Yeah,
big
well,
fluffy clouds
obviously.
and butterflies.
mine. I like everyone.
Sunshine and
All right, so all fangirling aside, you want to tell us about this piece?
Yes.
Oh yes, there's actually a pretty important point I want to make here, which is the reason why I put these two together as one piece. Is that when I draw the first one, I was basically just looking at the art show and just sketching them. Just like took 10 minutes for the sketch and everything, and later on cleaning up and everything. And although I didn't post it on internet, but I had at least 15 more sketches of you guys, mainly you two, just trying to practice everything and get your features right. And like 26 days later of all the intense practice, I got an improvement, which was the after one. And that's when I was comfortable to add the autumn and the background and flowers and everything. So it's like it's because a lot of people ask me like, how do you get so good? And I'm like, looking at their artwork, they have everything that they need. They have all the potential to become a really great artist. But I just have to tell them, you just have to practice. And like this one right here is basically how I do it. Like you see the first one, I start out somewhere too, and I go from there to here. It's not like poof, magic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's just having the patience and the drive to practice every day and just
Yes.
try to get better. And you always will. You always will get better. Just your drawings will always be better than the ones you did before and everything like that. But
Yeah, and I remember Anna talking about this in a previous show, like, guys, keep your drawings and stuff like that, because,
don't do
you
it.
know, you can look back on them and you might not notice the big difference in, like, a month or two or stuff if you're not practicing constantly, but, I mean, take a look a year from now and you're going to be like, wow.
It's
like,
a
I've
personal
improved.
ego
Like,
boost. You're making your own ego boost. Like it's great, and I love this. I really love that in the second one, the newest one, you decided to add our seasons. I'm really just giddy about it.
Yes.
Obviously mentioning it so much, but I love it because I always have been in autumn, and Kayla is for sure a spring. Like
Yeah.
she got spring in her
feel
step.
that actually. But you know what? It actually wasn't really hard to constantly practice you two, because I think I mentioned in the comments before that you guys just look like a work of art, and I'm like, oh my god, so pretty, must draw, must draw.
Stop
So
it.
it's like,
Gavin's upset because we're not a work of art when the cameras turn off.
Yeah, we just like, can I get out of this room now?
Guys, I can relax my chin.
I'm doing this right now.
No, we're gorgeous. No, but thank you,
I think he's
Zenny. That's so
crying.
flattering. We
Sure.
love it. He's crying because he knows it's true.
Oh my god.
He knows in his heart muscle.
Oh my god. Alright. Oh man, I don't know how I do this every week.
I don't know how you do it either.
Alright, so we've got a bunch of questions that we've written up. Since we can't go to chat for this stuff, unfortunately, maybe if chat is asking a lot of questions right now, I'll notice them and send them to you so we can have them answered later. Because you are definitely one of our more recurring artists. So we'd love to have you maybe back later, or
Co-host.
do some back and forth.
Yeah, especially if you keep up with that SMITE comic strip and
Yeah.
stuff like that.
Oh yeah.
That's
That'd
something
just be
that
awesome.
everyone would love to see. I promise you, that's something that's gonna excite.
Yeah.
Excite. I keep saying.
Because it's different than illustration. It's like storytelling and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
you could get into a lot of
And
good
it's also
details about
intense. It's badass. You're making a really cool story. It's not like well, it is adorable,
that. Yeah.
but it's like intense too. So people want to see that.
But speaking of like SMITE fan art and stuff like that, how long have you been creating fan art? Like, is that what you normally gravitate to?
Oh no, actually, it's really, really, really hard for me to create fan art because, sad to say, I'm not really interested in a lot of stuff. And when I do, I tend to try to modify it into my own stories and everything.
Mm-hmm.
But I would say that out of all the fan arts that I've drawn, SMITE tops them. Like, you can go to my DeviantArt, that's everything. And if it's not enough, you can go to my Tumblr, sketches every day.
That's awesome.
That's great. That's a good thing to do. Just sketch every day.
So you use fan art as more like an inspiration, right, for you?
Yep.
Well, it's obvious in like the other drawings that she sent us. They're clearly her own story. You definitely don't need fan art to inspire you from what we've seen. You think of something and you do it, and you do it really well. So now, did you how long have you been drawing?
I can't remember exactly, but from 4, when I was young, my father was studying for PhD and he was lonely, so he just made everyone in his family come to the United States. So, and at the time I was really like conflicted because of the two cultures, and I can't express myself. So I was like, you know what, drawing.
That's great.
No, that's
Yeah.
awesome. So, like, do you have any goals and stuff now that you've been drawing all this time? Like, do you have any, like, focuses on, like, what you kind of want to do with it?
Yeah, it's actually interesting because, like I said, I didn't know how to express myself, like both in Chinese and English. So I was like drawing, and that's what I'm trying to constantly improve. Like, how can I express myself clearly with drawings, just drawing in general?
Yeah.
And like you saw with all the If You Seek and all my other drawings and comics, that's basically what I'm trying to do. Yes.
That's cool. Now, okay, so we know that you do a lot of digital painting, but like, what is your preferred medium if you have one?
Digital painting? Oh, I have no idea.
No? Oh, well, that's cool. You still rock it out, so it's totally fine.
Pencils and paper, I guess. That's, you know, the really traditional one, the one that we all start with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
It's actually interesting because when I draw with pencils and paper, I tend to be able to let myself go and experiment more poses, more angles, while on digital art, when you see me draw something like that, you might need to understand that that's been practiced on paper for more than 20 times. That's why I can do it so fast.
Right.
yeah.
Yes.
It's actually easier for me to sketch on paper than it is for me to sketch digitally. Like, I feel like my sketches come out a little bit different style almost, you know, than my digital work comes out. So I completely understand that, you know.
I'm a little bit like the
Speed's different.
opposite. I really feel a lot more comfortable on digital mediums, but when I draw on paper with pencil, I feel more nostalgic. Therefore, I feel a little bit more alive, I guess, when I draw. So I get more inspiration when I'm drawing. But I prefer digital because it just I feel more comfortable doing it. But
Yes, the undo button is great.
yeah, but, right? Oh my god, that's my favorite thing. So, okay, what is your favorite piece of art that you've done so far, if you have one?
My favorite piece of art. Kind of silly to say, but every time I do a new piece, that would be my favorite piece of art.
Right? Because you're like, oh, this is my best.
You're getting better and better. That's
Yeah.
a very good answer.
Yeah.
Very diplomatic to your other pieces, too.
Yes.
So did you go for school or this, or is just pure practice, like self-taught?
Just 100% talent.
Yes.
Yeah, I wouldn't say talent, but yes, mostly self-taught. I went to art school at a very late age, but by the time I got in there, it was basically more practice to me because I've
Yeah.
already do the basics. But yes.
And that's kind of really all I see art school as. It's just like a bunch of practice, like people giving you
Yeah.
stuff
You're
to
just
do.
paying to practice.
Yeah, I totally appreciate the self-taughtness. Taughtness, is that a word?
Self-tautitude.
Tautitude.
Let's make up more words.
Yay,
Alright,
Taut Nation.
Taut Nation.
Tautinitis.
We are teaching it up.
We got that self-tautinitis. It's an epidemic.
Guys, my vocabulary, please don't ruin it.
Sorry, I can't help it. We ruin everything.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, we ruin everything.
We really do.
So, how did you go about teaching yourself? Obviously, you started when you were trying to communicate when you were younger, but like, was there anything specifically that inspired you? Was there a TV show or anything that you saw and you were like, that would be nice to draw, like, along the line?
Yes, Powerpuff Girls.
Ah, yes! I love you so much,
could
honey.
say that.
That's awesome. Powerpuff Girls is the jam.
The jam.
The jam.
They remade it, didn't they?
Yeah, they did, and it was terrible.
Oh yeah. Sorry, that was
And-
completely off subject.
And
Not really.
like,
In a weird way.
No, this is
Um,
important.
This is important. The new Powerpuff Girls sucks.
It does. The original, 100%.
I remember videotaping the Powerpuff Girls and pausing it and looking at it frame by frame to learn animation. Like I was learning it to the extreme, all self-taught though.
I love drawing the Powerpuff Girls, but their eyes always got me. Because their eyes were just like so huge. Just circle on circle on circle.
And I love chibi eyes, so like, it's kind of her thing.
Yeah, that's her favorite thing. Everyone in chat should always draw chibi or ponies and send them to Anna.
Yeah.
What? I understand. I got the message.
Loves it. This much.
All right. She's glaring at me right now. So, you mentioned going to an art school. What? Where did you attend?
My department was called Animation and Gaming Design.
Oh, cool.
I have no idea what they taught me. Not because I'm like prideful and I think that I've been taught everything. It's more like because that school, it wasn't a proper name. Mixed media was more like what they should call it. So it's like not just focusing on animation and gaming, even though it was included. So it's like I know a little bit of everything when I came out, and not enough to get me a job.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like a lot of schools have that problem nowadays.
Yeah.
Where they slap a title on to get people in or more interested, and then it ends up that, it's a much more closer to a multimedia degree, and it's not focused enough for anyone to really have a...
Or if you want to work somewhere specifically, they have to have you have like 3 years experience, and it's like, so what's more important, the experience or having the degree? Because you would think that the degree automatically would just kind of make up for experience and they would give you a job. So it's a bit of an issue.
Yeah.
But that's still cool. That's awesome that you're self-taught and you mixed it in with some actual teaching this.
Yeah, so you mentioned animation and stuff like that. I know from your Halloween fan art that you did some awesome animation with that.
Chad, if you remember, last week for the Halloween contest, the number 2 place, their second place, number 2 place.
Those place.
I speak good. The second place was...
You're so pretty.
Okay. The second place was Zenny's Halloween animation, where she did kind of a mock-up of something that we would love to see more of, like these little mini games, if you guys remember.
Yeah.
And please, tell us about that. Tell us how long it took you, and what was your inspiration for all those mini games?
Yeah.
Okay, well, took me about 2.5 days to make that. And inspiration, well, you remember when I submitted the first one, which was the Witch Isis? Like I said, I love every new piece I've done. So when I posted that, I used that as my phone desktop. And then the more I looked at it, I feel like, you know what, this looks like something that I've unlocked from a game. Like an unlocked artwork, and you use it as a desktop. And I'm like, desktop, game, mini game. Let's do this.
That's awesome. It's really impressive that you take your observations and actually make them an actual thing, an animation, like you observing that one piece and just going and taking the initiative and making it. And that's something that I fail on a couple of times. I just sometimes don't have motivation. I'm just like, oh yeah, that looks like something I could do. All right, let's do something. So that's really impressive, and I admire you a lot for that.
Yeah, it turned out fantastic. I really wish it was real.
Yeah. Also, can I thank you for drawing Anubis in a little scared lion, cowardly lion costume? That made my day. That was just, you know how I feel about Anubis. You know.
Yes, I do.
I had a crush on him, FYI.
He's my baby.
Just in case you haven't picked up on this, the last 5 or 6 shows.
So, but we love it, and we want to see that as a mini game. We showed it to some of the people in the studio too, and they thought it was just genius. So
it's adorable.
You've got our love for that one.
The animation was actually a part of me showing the skill of what I can do, because in my previous job, I worked for a company that designed apps, and what they want was like the basic step, concept art, and then putting everything together. And in that company, I'm basically the only artist there, so I have to put everything really fast, and that's why like this artwork, maybe some people would take about a week or more to get it together. I have to do it in 2.5 days.
Okay,
Yeah,
so yeah,
so
you're already...
You did mock-ups and stuff like that of concept games and stuff. Yeah, that's really awesome. What did you use to create the animation and stuff like that?
Well, first I draw it on Photoshop, and then I import it into Flash, and then I edit the rest on Premiere.
Very cool. So you used 3 different programs to create that awesome entry.
That's
That's fantastic.
And also you having that job before definitely got you acclimated to doing it quickly, and that's something really, that's something very beneficial for you.
Yep.
Yes.
As an artist, is to be able to do things quickly.
Yep.
Yes.
So, okay, are you working on anything now?
Oh, spoilers.
I just want them.
Love spoilers.
But I already, you know, I already told you about the comics. I can't spoil anymore.
Oh, we were trying to trick you.
I know.
We want more spoils.
Give us all the spoilers.
Yeah, we really, really like your style, so, I'm
Well,
watching you.
The only thing that I can spoil you is you have no idea the amount of jokes I have for Hell and Isis, and I don't have enough time or hands or clones to make them all happen.
I feel you, girl. I feel it.
That'd be awesome. But okay, so do you have any pieces that you just haven't gotten around to that you want to finish that you're okay with spoiling?
I don't think so. Everything I could think of, I would probably finish it. Yeah, but I guess it would be the Disorder series because it's like six stories. I have to write all the scripts and everything.
Yeah.
So I really
got
want
a lot on your plate then.
Jeez.
That's so impressive though. You're a great artist, and you're probably my favorite artist actually on DeviantArt. You've been moved up to Makani status because Makani was like one of my favorite artists on DeviantArt, but I think Zenny has taken the top place.
That's what happens when you draw self-portraits of people.
No, it's not that. It's it's that she's genuinely like a very good artist and she's got a great style and she's talented and she
Yeah,
drew
you
her
really
face.
are. You're awesome.
She draws me so pretty.
Well, I think we've come to the end of our time for our interview. One more question before we leave, and this is for everyone in chat, and it is, what advice do you have for aspiring artists?
Yeah.
Oh, this is a tough one. I mean, like in the past interviews that I've seen you guys do, basically all the artists have give all the best advice that anyone could give. So I guess all that's left for me is you gotta practice.
This is always good advice. It really is.
It's always excellent.
You really
advice.
can't undersell it either. Like,
Yeah.
No, you
that's,
can't.
that is super important for improvement. So.
Yeah, if you want to improve, draw. Draw,
Exactly.
draw
Draw all
anything.
day and night.
Draw anything, everything.
Draw streamers, people, freckled people,
Trees.
long blonde-haired people. Gavin.
No, don't.
Gavin's hands.
Don't do it.
Have you seen Gavin's little patch of hair
No, don't do it.
for
No.
November?
It's not.
But seriously though, I wouldn't want to draw Gavin. I would.
it's cool. We don't need to stop it.
Embarrassing him.
Sorry, that's part of the interview.
Just embarrassing me.
Yeah, Zenny, we're gonna send you a picture of Gavin's
No.
patch hair.
As a thank you.
No.
As a thank you for interviewing with us.
Yes, that's your prep.
This is terrible.
It's too late. We have to do it now because Inna's already promised it. So.
Yeah, we have to. But anyway, Zenny, thank you so much, guys. We have had Zenny in our interview today.
Yep.
Also known as Zennore on DeviantArt.
I'll
so
be posting.
please
Our
check
future
her out.
Gavin's going to be posting
future
links
Gavin.
to her work and where you can find it and where you can follow her.
Yes.
So you can check out all the great work she's going to be putting out. All the work she's already put out.
Yep.
A lot of great stuff.
And keep your eyes open for those awesome comics that she'll be doing of SMITE and just anything else because she's got a great art style and great ideas.
Yeah, we're
we're
really,
looking
really
forward to
looking
that.
forward to seeing what you guys come up with next. And
So Zenny, thank you so much. You have been a doll. You weren't nervous. You were perfect.
this
Oh,
cute
thank-
little button.
Yeah.
I wish I could hug you guys.
I was here, air hug.
Come here.
Oh God, no, she's hugging the camera.
She might make out with the camera.
Aww.
You're the cutest.
Well,
Yay!
thank you so much for joining us, and we look forward to seeing your future submissions.
Yep.
Yes.
Keep in touch.
All right.
Bye, Zenny.
Bye.
Bye.
I love you.
I love you too.
Yes.
All right,
And we're back.
there we go.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back. Thank you for sticking through the interview with the amazing and adorable Zenny, or Zennore. We have been drawing and getting exponentially more sweaty
Yeah.
because it is really hot in here. Super hot. It's so hot.
As you can see, Anna's been working on.
Oh, yeah.
this.
Yeah. So I've been working on Kayla's piece.
Oh no, we have to get to. We don't have time.
Oh, that's right. We don't have time.
Yeah, so you guys get to see a little bit
All
of it.
right,
We're gonna
guys. So
go
the
over to
interview
user submission.
took the bulk of the show. We're gonna go ahead and move on to community farts.
Yes.
Some of you might not know, it is community fan art. We combine the two, make farts. I know, we're geniuses.
Mhm.
So,
Visionaries, really.
shut up. do your job.
Miss Kayla, she's so much nicer to me.
Haha, she's not here to protect you. I'm kidding.
All right, here's
Poor
our first
Ken.
piece. Ow! Oh!
We're here to help you.
Alright guys, first piece is this beautiful Isis piece.
Ta-da!
Really cool. We've been getting a lot of Isis and I like that. She doesn't get enough love. This one's cool. It's got good detail, simple line work, and solid coloring.
Oh yeah, Bert, this is yours? Yeah!
Yay!
Thanks for your submission.
You made an excellent fart. I especially love this fart. It's a good fart. Fart. So yeah, moving on. It's a good piece. Then this one, I like it that it's on grid paper. It kind of reminds me of my old high school days, drawing on grid paper.
Yeah, this
Definitely.
is how I used to draw as well, all grid
It's
paper.
nice. It's
I
well
mean,
done.
who doesn't hate math class?
Right?
Yeah.
That's the only reason you go to math classes to draw
I
on
think
grid
math
paper.
class actually made lots of famous artists, like, just because that's where they all got their start. Not enough people credit math class for. I can't stand your face. I just can't. I can't.
Anyway, I'm kidding. He's great. So yeah, this one is raw, looks good, and good detail with pencil. So, good job. Next! Oh, I love this one. Okay, this is reminds me a lot of the Apollo one. Remember the Apollo one, the really pretty one? This one reminds me of that. It's just simple line work, great coloring of the fire, good detail of the fire too, like all the little separate embers. Really well done, the hair, and also it's just a cool concept to see like Isis on fire and stuff. It's cool. Good job. Good job.
Kate, you wanna throw your 2 cents in here anytime?
Yeah, you-
No,
No,
just,
Anna's,
come on.
Anna's doing a great job.
Yeah,
No, God, I need help. I don't know what to say.
Yeah, we know you need help.
I only know 5 words: detail, line work, and awesome. And okay, that's 3 words. You see, I need help. No, I'm kidding. I'm so good at this.
All right, on to the next one.
Oh, this one, I really loved this one. It caught my eye because it's, if you guys remember, Kayla did a drawing a couple of shows past ago. A couple of shows ago. I'm sorry, I'm really sweaty. Anyway, so, and she drew Hell looking up, and it's the back side of Hell, and you see her looking up at this beautiful ethereal light in the center of a wood glen, I guess. And I love it that this artist, I don't know if it was their intention to do it, but it seems like they took Kayla's drawing and made it their own as well, and they took some inspiration from Kayla, and they decided to reverse it and show what Hell was actually looking like in the wooded glen from the front. So, and it's good detail. It's all pen, and as you can see, it takes up the whole page, which is really cool. I like that. I like it when somebody just commits. They're like, man, I'm just gonna go for it, fill this entire page with ink. So, and I really like the little splashes at the bottom.
Yeah, I like that they actually filled in the spaces between the binder rings. That's always a pain in the butt.
Yep.
But it always bothered me whenever I was drawing. I always did that. So
Yep.
props to
Mhm.
to the artist for doing that.
Good job. Love this one. This one's probably the most important piece that we have shown in the entire show.
Yep.
The entirety of this show.
Yep.
It's
I
this
mean,
piece.
it's Nick Cage.
It's Nick Cage's Zeus, Kate. Listen, I know you've only
I'm sorry.
been
I'm
here a
sorry.
long time.
It's Zeus Cage and
Not the bees!
not the bees, not the bees, not the bees, my eyes, not the
They
bees.
should have done this without Miss Cap. But anyway, love this one. It's just funny. Guys, after our Halloween show, we got flooded with not that many pieces, but we still love these. So
These are still fun.
yeah, so guys, remember, keep sending us awesome things, and look forward to maybe more contests in the future. So
Oh yeah.
this one is just funny. It made me laugh, made me giggle. Best picture, only picture. I agree on Taki. This, I like the color of it. The detail, again, somebody goes and does the individual threads of his armor and everything like that. Good for you. Props to you. So this one's good. It's traditional.
Yeah, it's old Guan Yu too. Gotta love
I
that.
know.
Like,
It's like, bye-bye. We still love you, Guan Yu. Next!
give some love to old Guan Yu.
Oh, this one. Okay, guys. This one I love because they didn't even need to color it, and it's still outstanding. The line art is simple and elegant. It looks like they inked it in. the black parts, and it's got such a good flow to it. Everything, like the little details, even in the background, you can see Poseidon and who is it? Yeah, Zeus arguing or fighting about something. It just makes me really happy that they set up this scene with these gods, and they did it really well. So it's a good job, guys.
It's a family battle.
Yes. Now this one.
I like this.
This one's serious. My baby's gonna get your tower. So good.
Blah.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's adorable. It reminds me of SpongeBob when he drew himself, and it was like his cartoon version, and he didn't know how to talk, so he was like me, like that.
Me.
So that's what it reminds me of. Love it. Adorable. You guys know how I feel about MS Paint, like crude drawings like this. They make me so happy.
We're probably going to try to put a t-shirt together of all
Yes.
the submissions we've gotten like this.
Oh, for sure. For sure. Alright, next. Another one by the same artist that did the old Guan Yu. An old,
Sun Wukong.
Sun Wukong, yep.
We got Throwback.
Throwback.
I really like how they're using the traditional media too, because committing to crayon and ink and color pencil is a very final sort of, this is how it's going to be.
Yeah.
So I always appreciate artists who can stick with that and work with those materials, because that was one of the more difficult things for me to do in school.
Because you get really nervous. You're like, oh my god, this isn't like Photoshop where, you can just press
Undo.
Control Z and done. Like, this is final, and you have to be like really careful with it. But it's all about just having confidence in it. And this looks great. I love it. Detail again. Detail. Next. This one is not traditional. It's just, it looks like they did it on Photoshop. Blending is great. I love how they put so much work into the dragon chair that Ra is sitting in. All those scales, like that after like probably 10, I'm like, I'm out. I'm just gonna like copy paste. That's what I'm gonna do. And yeah, I love that you guys are sticking to the little puppy Fenrir motif that we had going on. I love that. More puppy Fenrir, please. Makes me so happy.
Reminds me of that one commercial with the little itty bitty giraffe.
Oh my god, I love that
He's just
weird Russian guy. And then he starts giggling. He's like,
I would too.
So this is really well done. And I love that they added Denton in there, if that was their intention. Good job. Yes! So this one, I like it because it's something different. It's a 3D model of Hercules' giant pointy bat thing.
Giant pointy bat thing.
That's actually historically what it's called.
Yeah, I believe that
giant pointy
the
bat thing.
giant pointy bat thing was one of the most terrifying weapons of the medieval ages.
Of course, it was just this
Medieval?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, troll. Listen, Gavin, it wasn't medieval. It was clearly Indian. Bakasura is Hercules' father.
I'm sorry to everyone wearing headphones. I didn't mean to.
We killed Kate.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, we did.
I'm just sorry for all of that in general.
No, don't be sorry. So yeah, guys, Hercules' pointy bat thingy. Awesome, well done, 3D. I love that how they posed it on a nice little, thingy, thingamajig. Art, look at it. And this one, Freya, messing around with hell. Love it, and she's drunk. That's great. Bottoms
She's
up.
one of the Norse gods.
Yeah.
They're all about that stuff.
Oh, I know.
I mean, they're both Norse.
So yeah, I love this one. Really well done. Excellent color. That cutout style that we saw in one of the submissions in the Halloween contest, similar, and I love it.
Also the wood grain on the table. I know it's so minor, but like they could have just done a solid color.
Yeah.
And to put that detail in, it just adds some character.
I love
to
that.
the
That's
whole
one of my
thing.
favorite things to do is like do the wood grain because it's really fun, just loopy and fun.
Yeah.
So.
Kind of like you.
Yep. Yeah. I'll take it.
I love you.
It's Friday, man. I don't care. Whatever.
All right. So I'm gonna hide this, and then we're going to
Hi.
we're gonna show off the winners before we go. And before we do, winners of the contest, we pick 3, get 600 gems each, which is awesome.
Yes.
And if you want a chance to win those gems, send in your art submissions, please.
So
There's a
much.
link in the info section of our channel. So if you scroll down, you'll see a little. No, it's down. Like you point down. Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah,
Down
guys,
is still down.
Art submissions. Please, you'll find the form the link in the description and everything like that. So please send us more artwork because the art show is still going strong. Regardless of Kayla, I miss her so much.
Did you hear that? I'm not good enough for Anna.
Kate, leave! I can't handle this right now. No, I'm kidding. No, come back. Oh my god, you're so awesome. No, we loved having Kate. So yeah, guys, please turn in your artwork, and we're gonna go ahead and show you the top 3 real quick, so you can get back to your regular scheduled programming. So, all right.
All right, third place, or not really third place. They're all like we only have.
Yeah, just winners.
We have just winners. Okay.
Yeah. So this is one of the winners.
Da-da-da-da.
Obviously, because of the detail, we already went through it. The fact that they took over the entire page, that's great. That shows commitment. And
Thank
just it seems like it would be a nice little tribute to Kayla for her drawing that she did with Hell. So, and regardless if they meant to do that or not, it's still a really
It's
good
still a really
picture.
good piece, regardless of whether or not. Yeah.
So that one, and then the next one.
Ta-da! We're good. They're all winners.
Alright. So this one, the second winner. Obviously, I mean, just look at it. Detail is exceptional. It's on point.
The story and the personality behind it.
Yeah, they tell a really good story. It's like, and also they take away the things that make the goddess, like, what I'm trying to say is Athena has her crown on the floor, and that's just a nice little detail to add. Like, they're just chilling and making sure that their strategy is up to par for the next battle. So I really like that they did that.
Also, if you notice, Tusky's looks so into it.
Yeah,
like,
he's
look
like,
at the
"Let's go."
face. He's like, oh yeah, right, yeah. Whatever you say, Athena. Yeah,
Yeah.
I got this.
And then you have Aphrodite yelling at Ares. Clearly, there's something going on there.
Some marital problems going on there.
Yeah.
And then our last winner.
And then last winner, yep. Bottoms up, Freya and Hel.
We just
Cute
loved.
cutout.
We loved the I guess the energy in the colors and.
Yeah.
And my face.
And the
is really
chibi
good.
style, in a way. You know, because if there's no nose, you know, it's chibi. Listen, I'm just tired now. Alright. Alright, guys, so that's those are the winners.
Yep.
Hope you enjoyed the show with the amazing HiRezKate. You can find
The
her
very
on the
talkative
chats.
HiRezKate
Yeah, she's super talkative. She talks my ear off.
all the time.
So, tune in for our next show, obviously on Friday, next Friday. And please get your submissions in. We are looking forward to seeing all of your silly awesomeness.
And you could win gems.
Yeah, gems! And a lock of Gavin's hair. Alright, see ya!
Thank you, Jara.
All right, we'll see you all next week. Have a good one.